Alright, how's it going everybody? My name is John with Blackbird Productions. I hope everyone's doing alright today. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 things that I love about my new 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about something that might seem simple, but is incredibly important, and that is your floor mats. Whether you're driving your EV around town or embarking on a road trip, having the right floor mats can make a huge difference. EVBASE is the ultimate destination for EV enthusiasts. As a brand rooted in the world of EVs, they take pride in offering a wide range of cutting-edge aftermarket accessories for the latest EVs, including Teslas. EVBASE were kind enough to send me their premium quality floor mats for the new 2024 Tesla Model 3, with a focus on durability, functionality, and style. Their mats are custom fit to ensure they protect your vehicle's interior from dirt, spills, and everyday wear and tear. Plus, they're easy to clean, so you can spend less time worrying about messes and more time enjoying your drive. So if you're looking to upgrade your EV with accessories that blend practicality with sleek design, click the link in the description below to learn more about EVBASE. And also you can use code Blackbird for 20% off your purchase. Thank you for EVBASE for supporting the channel. Now back to the video. The first thing I love about my Model 3 Performance is the exterior styling. In the 2024 model year, Tesla introduced new headlights and new taillights as part of the Model 3. They also introduced newly revised front bumpers and rear bumper. And they also added a new rear diffuser for the Performance model and a front splitter, which definitely helps it stand out. On top of that, they actually lowered the car, I believe, 3 millimeters. So it's slightly lower than the standard range models. I really believe combined that all of these great changes help it stand apart, and it does gravitate it towards a performance car that I feel like it was meant to be. But I told this to a friend one time, I feel like the Tesla Model 3, in black at least, it feels like wearing a nice quality suit, and I enjoy it and I love taking care of it. The next thing I love is the interior quality. I believe the new Tesla Model 3 has a very nice interior, and although they don't use real leather, it does feel very quality for what it is, especially at the price. When you first grab onto the steering wheel, you immediately feel the quality because it's very tightly stitched together with the leatherette material that they have, and everything in the inside overall just feels very solid. And from my experience so far, I've put 1,000 miles on the car roughly, and I haven't heard any creaks or rattles. There hasn't been any panel gaps in the inside or anything like that. There's been some minor things, but nothing really to worry about. I also enjoy the seats. The seats are very comfortable and they're very, very well bolstered. So they definitely keep you in place when you're going around corners at high speeds. Additionally, the quality of the carbon fiber in the inside and the outside is pretty good, and I have no complaints with it. The third thing I love about my new Tesla Model 3 Performance is the ride quality. I believe the ride quality surpasses that of a Lexus, which I did own previously. I owned a Lexus UX 200. And although the ride quality for that car was pretty nice, this one is almost on another level. Funny enough, I actually compared the ride quality of the new Tesla Model 3 to a BMW 7 Series, which I did rent. I've never owned one before, but it was a rental that I owned for about a week or two while my car was in the shop. And that, at that time, I thought that was the most quality, most quietest interior that I've ever driven in. But this is almost to the level of that. And for a car that's in the sub $50,000 range, I don't think any other manufacturer can beat it at that price. So the extra sound deadening material as well as the double pane glass does help quite a bit in this new Tesla. The fourth thing is the performance. It's pretty obvious that Tesla knows performance pretty well, and it's also obvious that there's no other car that you can get in this price range that has the performance of a supercar. So I really think Tesla has performance down to a science, and they know that's what their buyers enjoy most out of their cars, especially if you're going for a performance model over the standard range. But additionally, with the performance model for the 2024 model year, you get track settings, which you didn't have previously. And I think that adds that much more excitement to the overall performance experience in the Tesla. And in a lot of ways, I feel like unless you're a car enthusiast and you know what you're looking at, then you probably wouldn't know otherwise that the car is actually pretty quick. So it's stealthy in that way. And when you launch this car for the first time, you do get that head snapping moment and your head just kind of slams back into the seat, both you and your passenger. And it's just a testament of how quick this car actually is, because I haven't been in many cars where I've had that sensation before. The fifth and final thing that I love about my new 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance is the storage. This car can store a lot of stuff in a lot of different places, which is one of the requirements that I wanted out of a car that I plan on keeping for the long term. It's got a front trunk, it's got a rear trunk, and the rear trunk has a rear trunk, a smaller rear trunk, and then it's got 2 pockets on the side which you could also stuff things inside. And plus you have the entire back row that comes down in the back towards the rear trunk. And that gives you much more space to just put golf clubs if you go golfing. I don't really do that, but a lot of people just like to use that example. So if you have 50 golf clubs, sure, you can put them in there. But essentially it has a lot of space to put stuff in, which I do enjoy. So that's 5 things that I love about my new 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance. If there's something that you love about your Tesla, I'd love to know. Feel free to leave a comment. Also, make sure you leave a like on the video. This definitely helps my content get out to people who are looking for a new Tesla. And also consider subscribing. I put out 2 Tesla videos per week, and I have an entire roadmap of content planned out for the next couple of months. So with that, this has been John with Blackbird Productions, and I'll see you in the next video.